Uh, I just wanted to preface this by saying that Sora AI finally invited me to use their software. And I fooled around with it for a little bit. It's pretty cool. They told me I couldn't use it for another week, so I think I used too much of it. But here's a it's pretty weird. Here's a compilation of some things that I did.
It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time!
It's you! You're that guy!
It's you! You're that guy! It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time!
I know what time it is, Pamela! It's Dirty Tea and the boys' time!
Take this!
Sorry, it's
It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time? Oh no.
oh man. Who do you think's gonna win between Chaz and Glenn this week?
Well, Chaz, I have a little baby boy that cries a lot, so I will have to choose Glenn as the winner. It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time! Chaz versus Glenn week. It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time!
Too loud for the rooftop, light it up tonight. Dirty Tea on the mic, yeah, the boys by my side. Take the clock, make it all, cars racing double time. It's boys time, shining, we don't stop.
I might be using too much AI.
I think takes it this week between Chaz and Glenn.
My $5 is on Glenn winning and Chaz crying about losing. It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time.
Chaz is a girl! And it's Dirty Tea and the Boys time!
It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time. It's Dirty Tea and the Boys time.
Bring it in just a little closer now. Pick it up just a little faster. Can you feel your...
Hello, good evening. It is October 15th. The Jaguars lost. They're going to London. Trevor Lawrence still looking pretty terrible. And I'll throw Travis Hunter in that bucket too because he lined up over the line of scrimmage. I don't think any of you played wide receiver, but as a wide receiver, you check with the line the line judge to make sure that you're not over the line. Now, did Travis Hunter do that? I don't think so because if he did, the line judge lied to him. But you basically look over and you go, "Hey, am I lined? I'm not over the line, am I?" Because for some reason he can't see the football in retro to his foot, I guess. But yeah, he had his foot. Yeah, Travis Hunter's not as good as everyone says he is. Or maybe he is. I don't know. The Jaguars suck, dude. And this crap, this hat sucks. Mike McDaniel's outfit sucks all the time. It's just a full sweatsuit is just stupid. Liam Cohen wearing a sleeveless hoodie pullover thing is stupid. Aaron Glenn sucks as a head coach, apparently. What's his face? From Tennessee, now over at New England, he wears the same stupid vest thing, wearing a vest, and then you have a long sleeve shirt underneath the vest. Why not just wear a jacket? It looks stupid. We're starting off really good, aren't we? Is the mic sound better? Probably not. I spent some time working on it, but now it sounds like it's clipping again. So that's great. Let's go over some crap, shall we? Let's go over some crap real quick. Liam Cohen sucks, man. I don't like him. I don't know how anybody can like him. I got the lion on top of my head because I forgot to take that picture down, but who cares? Who cares? Sick Boys gets a win. How about that? How's that make you feel? 2-4, baby. Nothing really to talk about here other than Cam Scattaboo. He put up 30 points, 31 points to be exact, 98 yards, 19 carries, 3 touchdowns, 2 receptions. Not a lot other than just the 3 touchdowns. The guy's apparently like a little crazy, though. I will say that. But I like that. That's how football players should be. They should be crazy, unorthodox. Darren played Jake Browning, who sat on the sideline, didn't get a chance to get in because Joe Flacco took his place. I think this is probably the 4th or 5th, maybe all 6 weeks, somebody has played a player that is, other than week 1, but I think starting week 2, there has been somebody that started a player that did not play. And it's okay. It's whatever. We all paid our dues, so it's whatever. Yeah, this game was cool. Travis Etienne's back to his normal single-digit fantasy points because he sucks. He's on the Jaguars. I could care less about what the Jaguars do. Everybody hopped on that. We'll see what they do in London. This Sunday, we're meeting at Hurricanes, 9 a.m. They better have like Bloody Marys or something at Hurricanes where I'll walk down to Mellow Mushroom and get me something. But I got to win. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Still don't care about football. West gets another win. Surprise, surprise. 128-95. Corey did what he could. He just shipped over to Europe. He's across the pond, as they say. He's over there hopping on stage playing Guitar Jones or Johnny Be Good, whatever I think it was Johnny Be Good. We'll throw a clip of it up here for 5 seconds. I think it was Johnny Be Good. I don't know. We'll fix it in post. Daniel Jones on his bench going off for 22 points. Who would have thought that the Indianapolis Colts would be doing what they're doing? What do we have? 4 minutes here? We're doing okay. West with another win. Glen with another win. It's a trend. It's a trend. Glen, I think Glen's sitting in first place, and I think he deserves to be there, to be honest with you. I mean, he played Bryce Young and somehow he only got 18 points, but he played Bryce Young. What was your quarterback? He could have played Jared Goff. Glen be making moves, dude. He's making trades. He's picking people up. He's playing different people in his lineup almost every week. Rico Dowdle still killing it. Chris seems to think when, as he says, Chuba Hubbard comes back, that Rico Dowdle will not be putting up points, but I beg to differ. Rico Dowdle broke like 6 or 7 records, not only for the NFL, but for Carolina in general. They've never had a running back quite like him. And as good as Chuba, Chuba, Chuba Hubbard is, I think Rico Dowdle is keeping that top tier spot. And I don't know, Chuba might get traded. I doubt it. I don't know. Marvin Harrison Jr. back to his ways. A.J. Brown recently traded from my team, still putting up some points there. Theo Johnson, nobody even knows who that guy is. Jacoby Myers didn't do anything either. Over here on Integrity Yards, he's got George Pickens, who is turning out to be just a stud. The guy's crazy in the head, almost guaranteed to get suspended in the next 2 or 3 weeks because he's just doing crazy stuff. And look at him. The guy looks unhinged. Like, would you trust that guy with your children? I wouldn't. Let's move on. Adam taking out Chris, sitting at 2 and 4. Chris, the most, I think he puts the most effort into this, which shows. He played Bo Nix, which, you know, Saquon Barkley only putting up 8 points. You can't go wrong with Saquon. You got to play Saquon. Rashad White still getting those carries because who's his face is still injured. Can't think of his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Big head Romeo Dobbs didn't do anything. Trey McBride, he might be the leading tight end. Let's look at his points. 12, 13, 15, 12, 9, 21. Yeah, I think he's in contention for top tight end of the year. Dak Prescott's still doing work. Christian McCaffrey's still doing work. And then you got Jackson Smith Najigba. Just destroying things. Look at this. 30 points, 27 points, 20 points, 19 points. Pretty good. If you would have played the gamble, I think he would have got top receiver, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe somebody else got another top receiver. The bet of the week was whoever gets the highest points in as far as a wide receiver. And Wes had Ladd McConkey with 23 points. And Nick had Brian Thomas Jr. with 23 points. They tied it, so the pot got split. So $12.50 to each of those gentlemen. What a win for them. They doubled their money plus some. Anything special going over here? Doesn't look like it. No real heavy hitters other than Baker Mayfield, who might be the best quarterback. No, he is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And not that it matters, but he's white. Why'd you say it, Tyler? I don't know. Came to my head. He doesn't get a lot of recognition. Patty Mahomes does. This guy, Baker Mayfield, Nick's still losing, sitting there at the 500, 3-3. Excuse me, not still losing. The guy's he's won 3 games, obviously. But this next week, I think coming up, man, some things are going to change. Let's go ahead and look at that. We're getting carried away with how long this is. Let's just go over this really quick. You got myself versus Glen. Whoop-de-doo. He's playing Patty Mahomes, who's half white. Darren, 106. Still got Jake Browning in there. Darren, you got to get rid of Jake Browning. I'm pretty sure Darren doesn't watch these videos, but you got to get rid of him. But he is projected higher than old Swamp Tiki, who's... Now, Corey is in Europe, so we'll see if he changes his lineup. I'll try to shoot him a text here. He's got Zay Flowers in there. Baltimore's on a bye, and so is Buffalo with Matt Prater being out. So, Corey, you might want to check your ish. Chris versus Wes. This is a good matchup. Let's see if they've got anybody. Wes playing Joe Flacco, who did surprisingly okay. The first quarter, you would have thought that they were going to throw him right back to Cleveland, but he ended up doing pretty good. Got 2 touchdowns. Helped me win my parlay, which was not going to win other than the last 2 minutes of those games. Anything else going on here? Chris got Seahawks defense back in there. Patriots, whatever. Chaz versus Glen. Game of the week, obviously. Jaden Daniels versus Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Glen playing Aaron Rodgers. I like it. Up against Cincinnati. Oh, so you got Flacco versus Aaron Rodgers. That's going to be a game there. A.J. Brown, Drake London, Ashton Chanty. He's got A-Chain and Dowdle in there up against Gibbs. Josh Jacobs, questionable. But right now, it's a tight projection. Bet of the week is this matchup. You got to pick who's going to win, and then you have to pick the total of the amount of points from both teams. So the total for this 127 plus 124 would be 131.1, not 231.1. If I'm doing that math correctly, you guys can suck it. So, and you can go over because I think, so whoever's just closest, over or under, and you have to pick the right winner. I'm picking Glen because he's first place, and I'll never vote for Chaz. That would be crazy. Nick versus Adam, 96.6. Looks like he's probably losing somebody here. Yeah, he's got Rashee Rice in there, who is injured. Is Rashee Rice even playing? Is he coming back? All right, he's coming back. Or are they on a bye week? Don't know because it's not telling me anything. Is it their bye week? Week 7, Las Vegas. All right, he's just not showing points. I don't know why that's not calculating his projections. No, what am I looking at here? Oh, it's Puka that's out. Puka's questionable. Landed on his ankle funny. He could be out. I think that's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. I went way too long on this. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Let's look at the standings real quick. and then we'll call it a day. As I said before, Glen sitting in first place, followed by Wes. They're neck and neck, 5-1. What's their So their points are 807 to 782. That's a pretty big lead right there, about a 25-point lead. Behind that's Chaz, Adam, Nick, European Corey, Christopher, myself, Darren, and then old Len. You got to get yourself out of last place, bud. Do something. Be something. Don't just do something. Be something. That's my motivation of the day. Don't just do something. Be something. Took my dog to the vet. He's wearing a hamburger around his head because he's eating himself to death. He's got a bit of a skin issue. It's costing me a lot of money, a lot of stress because he stresses me out. But he's a good dog. What else is going on? The government's still shut down. It is rumored that they will kick it back up after this week. So for those of you missing out on work, Wes, I know you're missing out on it. I think it'll start kicking back up next week. Everything's going to be fine. Things are weird, but I don't think that's any different than last week. Okay, so bet of the week, Glen versus Chaz, total points. Got to put it in before 8 o'clock on Thursday, 8:15 on Thursday. Sunday morning, 9 a.m., Fleming Island, Hurricanes, Mimosas, wing. I don't think they're doing wings at 9 in the morning. I could be wrong. Chris is really wanting wings at 9 in the morning. I would rather have some bacon and eggs and like maybe some grits or something like that. If they're doing wings, maybe I'll have. I'm not a big wing guy, but that's besides the point. Hurricanes, possibly Mellow Mushroom. They're right next to each other. I'm getting a Bloody Mary from somebody. I think that's it. Gosh, there's always something that I'm missing, but we're gonna cut it off. Here's some more AI for you. This is Whoa Oh Oh by AI, Radio City Confessions. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay smart.
A little